What's going on, guys? It's Matt Catfishing 2.0 here, back with another video. I'm your host, Troy Williams. Today, guys, I'm going to show you a simple way, but effective way to make some good catfishing bait. And this is what you're going to need. Freezer gallon bag right here. Some garlic powder. You can buy this at, I got this at Food Line for like $1.20 something. You need this from Walmart, Food Line, anything. I got some Nucleus catfish bait scent. I'm going to use this in there. I've never tried this before, but I'm going to try it in this recipe. Chicken breast. You got to be some thick chicken breast, right? Strawberry jello. Yes, sir, I'm using the strawberry jello. So what we're going to do, we're going to open this bag right here. Now this chicken is probably going to have a lot of juice. I'm just going to put a little hole right here. There's right there, just enough, just so I can drain the juice into the bag. I like any juice, any type of scent, any oils, anything like that. It's always good, so I'm just going to empty that out in there, right? So I'm going to cut up the chicken first. Now, guys, when you're using chicken, you got to be very careful because we all know about salmonella, and we don't want to get sick. So we're going to wash our hands after we do this very, very, very good. So we're going to take this nice thick chicken breast out, and we're just going to cut it in a little. You can either cut it into sections of cubes. You can cut it however you want it. I like cutting big, healthy chunks like this. Let's see if I can get it off the hook. I can cut it. Oh, stuck on the fat. I apologize. But I like cutting nice, healthy chunks like this, just so they stay on the hook. A little bit juicier profile on there, gets the catfish interested. Nice chunk of bait. So we're just going to cut all these down to little sections like that. Cut it appropriately. You don't want it too big so the catfish won't be able to get in his mouth. We don't want it too small. So we're just going to cut this up into another little chunk right there. Another little square. And actually, just to make this easier, I'm just going to go ahead and throw this in the bag as I do it instead of trying to collect all of it at once. Move that. So I'm just cutting it into squares like that. Nice thick squares, healthy squares. It's chicken. Not like the usual chicken breast I get. So there we go. Throw that in the bag. This one is a little bit big. You can cut that down to a square. Don't want them too big, like I said. We don't want them too small at the same time. You know, put that little piece in there, right? Use the other piece and do the same exact thing. Cutting it down the middle right here. Cutting into sections. That's all we're doing. Nice thick sections. Throwing them in the bag. Not too big, not too small. Right? And you also want to portion this up enough because with this chicken, you will catch a lot of dinks. So you want to have enough bait to last you a good trip, because there's nothing worse than running out of bait. Can really screw up your whole fishing trip and your mood. So again, we're just cutting those up in there, right? Nice squares. Boom. Like this fat and trim and stuff, this usually stays on the hook pretty good. Don't gotta worry about that. Boom, done. All in the bag. Now we're gonna apply the jello. As you can see, this ain't too. This is probably the bigger size, jumbo size. They have a small one at the store. Get this size. You can't go wrong with more jello. We're gonna go ahead and open this thing up. Strawberry. I like using strawberry jello. People use Kool-Aid, whatever. We're gonna put the whole thing in there, right? Leave that whole thing in there, right? Garlic powder. We're gonna put this in there too. I'm just gonna do all of it, just for the heck of it, because I don't need it. Go ahead and dump all this in there. Now, after you do this, it's gonna be very, very dry and gritty, as we're gonna see where this comes into effect. I usually put water in there, a little bit of water. Helps mush it up, helps soak it up, everything up. So we're just gonna dice it up in this bag like this. Dice it up nice, even everything out. If you have clumps of garlic or Kool-Aid, make sure that you get it out accordingly. We don't want clumps. This is where this comes in. This is the scent. This is really what's gonna loosen up the bait. Give it a nice extra layer scent. Right? And now we're just gonna close that again. And as you see, instead of dry, it's starting to get syrupy. That's what we kind of want. We kind of want it in that syrup. If it's too dry, it's not gonna form right when you put it into the refrigerator, as we're gonna do in one quick second. Again, make sure it's nice and evened out. Everything's nice and soaked. Mash it in there, whatever you gotta do. Now, it's very important when you do this. Get as much air as you can out of the bag before you shut it. Right there, look at that. That's what you want right there. Look at that. Now, what we're gonna do, throw this in a Walmart bag right here, guys. We're gonna place it right here in the fridge, and we're gonna let this soak and marinate all night long, guys. Put it up here at the top level, so you're right by the cool. Just like that, we're gonna let that soak all night. Let the meat firm up. It's gonna go hook better on the hook. And that's it, guys. I hope this video is helpful. Like, subscribe to the video if you enjoy this, and we're gonna have part 2 coming tomorrow. And we're gonna catch some catfish, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I know it was a long video. I appreciate every one of you. Again, ring the bell, subscribe, like this video. Catfishing 2.0 out.